A key part of the role of an examiner is to interview individuals, be they bankrupts or company directors, about the causes of failure. This entails actively listening to the information given and then testing and challenging what you're told. This will be in utilising bank statements and other records to verify the account. The business is Jessie's Hipster Kitchen. Can you just tell me what the business did?
Yeah, so it was a restaurant, sort of latterly, doing artisan pizzas really, sort of quite nice, high-end pizzas.
Okay, you say latterly, did the business do something else at some point?
Yeah, just because unfortunately, bad timing. So I'd always wanted to run a restaurant basically, but a pizza place was kind of my passion really, love that kind of stuff. Just bad timing really with COVID, so
So obviously the business is now insolvent. Can you tell me what caused that insolvency, what's caused the winding up?
I suppose it's a combination of stuff really, but I think one of the main bits for me is the sort of competitors. So in quite close sort of order, got a couple of other restaurants open up in walking distance, something like that. Yeah.
But I've just got your accounts from your Green Accountancy Service, so your accountants, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the year ending 2022.
Yes.
Your income was 100,000, but the year ending 2023, the income had actually gone up.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
So you know what I was saying about the takeaway business and then the restaurant side of things. So in this period, that 2022, that was still...
Your profit had gone down, but I noticed that your expenses had gone up. So in 2022, there was 68,000, and by 2023, there were 275,000. Can you explain why they've gone up so much?
I mean, I'm not great with accounts in fairness, so you would have to talk to Bob Green who does that. Yeah.
Okay, and also on this balance sheet, we can see here that you had assets of 55,000 in 2022, and 2023 45,000. Where are those assets now? Did you have kitchen equipment previously?
Yeah, we've got.
Okay, so
did
where's
have
that?
kitchen. Well, there's only really the pizza oven in fairness. There's a few other bits. A lot of it was fixtures and fittings, so I don't know.
Okay, so where's the pizza oven?
Well, I've sold the pizza oven.
Who did you sell the pizza oven to?
Pizza Time Limited.
And who owns and runs Pizza Time Limited?
Well, it's the chef that used to work for me, so he's sort of taken that on.
Other than it being the chef that you used to work for, is there any other connection between you and the owner of Pizza Time?
I mean, he is my brother, yeah. What?
Oh, okay. And was that a fair value, the £1,000 for the pizza oven? Was that a fair...
Well, I think so, because, I mean, I don't know if you've seen
Okay. And are you employed by this business now?
I do bits and bobs, yeah, I do work for him, yeah.
Bits and bobs being...
Well, similar to when it was takeaway before when I was
Okay, so basically he's taken over your business. Right, just moving on, I just wanted to look for a little part of the interview a small part of the interview, at the bank statement that you've supplied. You just bear with me while I find it.
Yeah.
So again, let's just have a look at this together, it's a bit easier. So here, there's a few things on here that I just want you to explain, if that's okay?
Yeah. That's the business premises and rent,
yeah. Okay, so I'm also looking at this Collins Carpentry, because this was in June, so quite...
Yeah.
And the winding up order was made in August of this year, and this was in June. So this was at a time when you knew the business was in trouble and you've spent money on carpentry. Can you tell me anything about that?
Well, I think some of that is for the lease basically. It's a massive premises. So basically I had to separate off some of the premises.
Okay.
And so I don't have any of the lease or anything now, but the landlord, I believe, has sorted out a new lease, so it's like two leases basically. So there's one for part of it, and that's what my brother's taken on for the kitchen.
Okay.
And then the other bit's somebody else.
Do you know what the name of that other business is?
I think it might be Coffee and Cake, I think it is.
And you have no connection with that business?
No.
But the other part of the business that this also relates to is run by your brother?
Yeah, Pizza Time, yeah.
And this was what, to separate, like a false wall or something, to separate the two?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, yes.
Okay, so you've paid money so that the landlord can allow two other businesses to trade, one of which you're connected to. So, okay, moving on. The next payment there is 9th of July 2022 to Dad at DAD
Yeah.
for £5,783. Can you tell me anything about that?
Well, can't be my dad, I know that. He's not been with us, unfortunately, for a number of years.
Okay.
I tell you what it'll be. So I did take some advice, and they are something like debt and disputes or something like that. So I assume it's just an acronym of that, probably.
Can you confirm that to me at some point? Can you send me
I've
the
got
details
a
for
letter
that?
at home actually
that's
from
fine.
them.
If you can send that to me by
Yeah.
email, that would be great. And then I'm looking at the next day, the 10th of July, again quite close to the date of the winding up order.
Yeah.
And there's an account number here. There's no name, account number and sort code, and there's a sum of £8,000 been paid out to somebody. Can you tell me anything about that?
Yeah, it's quite a lot, that, isn't it?
Particularly given the situation you were in at the time.
I'm not 100% sure who that might be, to be honest.
I mean, we're going to have to clear it up, so can you just cast your mind back? This was not long before the petition was presented, and if I look at, the petition was presented on in July 2023, and
Yeah.
then the order was made in August 2023. Apparently you ceased trading in June 2023, so what would you have been paying for out of your business account?
It was probably a debt, I would think.
Okay, so who do you think you owed money to that you would pay £8,000 to at that time?
It's probably my mum, I think.
Your mum, can you give me your mum's full name?
Yeah, Laura Taylor.
And what was the debt for? So can you tell me, is there any reason why you paid your mum, Laura, £8,000 at a time when you owed Lloyd's, utilities bills, and I presume Gert Beverages are a supplier?
Yeah.
You got some money outstanding to Barclays. You still owe Collins Carpentry and Joinery £8,500. Can you tell me anything? Can you tell me why you would pay your mum?
Well, it's my mum, isn't it? I mean, I'm not being funny, but Lloyd's, I don't really care if they get paid, but I've got to see my mum that, so if I've got any money.
Okay. So hopefully this has given you a flavour of the interview assessment. What we're really looking for is potential to develop in the role. We certainly don't expect the finished article. So good luck.